Alright, what we have here is the 1935 Ford that we've been working on here, and I figured I'd bring you guys an update as to what we've been doing on it. We've got all the sheet metal pretty much fitted on the whole car. We got the doors fitted, we got the bumpers fitted, we got all the bumper bracing built and put back in. We got the inner fenders lined up. We're working on the hood as I speak. I took the hood back off to get the gaps all right, and I'm working the sheet metal, trying to get the oil can effect out of it. And on the doors, where we have actually went and moved the inner pillars because they were not even closing, and I was having a rough time getting the gap all the way around the actual doorways to close, and nothing, you know, be binding and jamming. And so we took and moved these door jam areas and re-welded all this stuff together because it was all busted apart from years of rot and all that good stuff. So we moved the door jams actually from side to side and re-welded it all down here and made sure that they were actually clearing on the inside as well, so we have a good rubber contact all the way, you know, where we're going to have rubbers on it. And it's got the new rubbers installed on it as, you know, as we're fitting everything together. And I'm putting the weight inside the doors as well to where I have proper, you know, hang for the weight, you know, for when it's going to be done. So the doors are not, you know, put more weight in them as you get them done. They start sagging even more with the windows and all that good stuff in there. But we've cut actually fenders as well. We've cut along the back of the front fender and the front of the rear fender to get it to fit these new running boards, which are wrapped up here. On the rear fenders, we had to graft them on the back side of the quarter panel down this way to the body. They hung off probably a good 3.5 inches or so here. Back here we had to do some slicing and cutting as well to make them lengthen with the body correctly at the bottom. The taillights, we had to do all the same treatment as well. We had to cut, slice, bring up, level it, level everything out, get the actual point of where it's, you know, pointing out off the side of the body, get it correct. Get the gas filler in the proper location, get a new gas tank bolted up in it. Got the rear bumper bolted on as well. They both fit great, which is amazing for 1935 technology. They fit really well. They haven't been rammed into 130 times. Same thing with this taillight. We had to actually do rust repair on this one, front and top and bottom. So we made a new transition where we cut and spliced and brought it up. Same thing on this fender treatment, you know, cut here, brought it into the body, got everything to fit, curvature, got this cut and to fit with the body length on the same, you know, the other side we did. Here's some of the hood that we've been messing with, doing some shrinking, trying to get the oil can out of the hood side, which I've got the shape back in it now, so it's actually fitting the curvature of the inner fender on that side really well now. It wasn't fitting at all. And I need to do a little more work through here, bring this edge up, bring this down a little bit just to fit the body a little better so it doesn't have an inch of Bondo or a 1/4 inch of Bondo on the side. The doors, we've got them pretty much fitted on both sides, front and rear. We did the same treatment on the fenders on this side and the cutting on the front of the rear fender and cutting on the back of the front fender to make them fit the new running boards. And that's all from Bob Drake. These are from Bob Drake, and this is from Bob Drake. The doors, we went ahead and we have been cutting and trying. When it came in, they were overlapping each other, so the body had to be shimmed and aligned to try and get the doors to come back up and be aligned all the way down the body to where, again, we don't have an inch of Bondo smoothing all this together. Pretty much that's where we're at with this one. I mean, the hood is where I'm at right now. I'm trying to get it to fit the grill. I'm having a rough time with the sheet metal fitting the grill right around this area, so we're going to do a little modification on it today and see where that gets us. Hopefully we get somewhere with that.
66 Sunbeam Tiger. Get it nice and straight, and it'll have a 302 in it when it's done. High-powered little fella. 180, we'll prime it again. Then I'll go to 320 on a stick. 600 to 800. Nothing gets them straighter than a paint stick. Yeah, and this one here, I usually make them out of thicker wood, but this thing being so curved, I want a little flexibility with that board.
The 67 Jaguar E-type. The gentleman brought it into it. His father bought it new. And then I believe it sat for years until he got a hold of it and decided he'd like to restore it. Now the front of this bonnet was boogered up pretty good. The gentleman told us that back in the day his dad had wrecked it. He was, I forget where he said he was, driving down a strip somewhere and rear-ended somebody by looking at a woman in a red dress. And the guy that he hit got out and said, "It's okay, man, I was looking at the same woman." So, get him walk around. It's almost done now. I got that side to finish up there. Ryan's fitting the trunk, and we'll get it in slick sand like Ken's Sunbeam up there. Whistle while you work. That was perfect.
That was so damn good.
That was awesome.
Maybe he's listening to like the 7 Doors or some shit on there.
Snow White.
Snow White soundtrack. 7 Doors. Maybe he's listening to that. Hey, I'm not knocking it. It's probably fun.
We're getting busy, I guess.
Happy-go-lucky mood.